Isabella here and welcome back to my channel. So today's video, as you guys can tell by the title down below, we are going to be doing a very fun video, something that I've never done before, but I am so excited. So today we're going to be reacting to some MLM horror stories as I do my makeup, and let me tell you, I have been dying to do a video just like this. So not too long ago on my Instagram, I put up a story and was like, hey guys, send me your MLM horror stories to my email because I want to talk about them on a video and just explore the crazy things that have happened to you guys and your MLM experience. And I had a lovely amount of emails. So if you are one of those people that would love to share your MLM story, please email me at isabellamichellelanter@gmail.com and I will have it down below also so you guys can copy it. But send me your stories because I would absolutely love to make another video like this. So yeah, we're pretty much going to be just doing our makeup and talking about MLM stories. If you guys want to do your makeup while you're listening to this video, go for it. It's going to be a long video, so you might as well join in with me. Alright guys, so before we get with this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell button down below so you will be notified of every single video I post. I upload on Mondays and Thursdays. Mondays are anti-MLM content and then Thursdays are beauty, fashion, lifestyle. So definitely stay tuned for that. Also, you guys, if you're not aware, I have anti-MLM merch and my own personal merch. You guys, it's adorable pieces. If you guys are interested, just click the link down below and you guys can be able to shop with some of my cute products. All right, you guys, without further ado, let's hop into this MLM horror stories and makeup. Let's go. So again, you guys, all of the stories that I'm going to be talking about today, I don't think any of them specified of not being anonymous. I'm just going to be playing it safe and keep everyone anonymous, so don't worry. I'm going to be applying some foundation really quickly, and yeah. Alright, so where should I sit? I'm going to scoot my way. No. Lies. I'm gonna scoot my way this way. So the first story, so I actually have been a part of 3 MLMs. Right out of high school, I joined Origami Owl to try and make money. I didn't do bad, like I didn't lose money, but I didn't sell enough in 6 months to stay active. They deactivate your account automatically if you don't meet the quota, or at least they did in 2013. Oh, okay. So after college, I did join Beachbody because my friend was doing it and I thought I could make some extra money. And I really just wanted to work out since I didn't have the college gym anymore. I think I sold 2 things in the 8 months I did Beachbody because it's so damn overpriced and they had me send copy-paste messages to every single person I knew. I was not about that. This is the bad one. So this is her 3rd MLM. Once I got engaged, I decided to change to Arbonne so I could look good and feel good on my wedding day. I didn't start selling until 2 months after I tried the products because I saw good results. However, what I didn't realize at the time was that after the first 30 days, I started having stomach issues. I used Arbonne for a year and had stomach issues every 3 months like clockwork, and these would put me on the floor crying because the pain was so bad. Oh my gosh, that's scary. Went to the gastroenterologist, I'm so sorry I cannot pronounce that, stomach doctor, and they said I had an acute no active gastritis. So basically Arbonne products were making it feel like I had an ulcer 4 times a year and irritating my stomach to the point where I couldn't even sleep. What? Oh my gosh. The doctor can't prove it was the Arbonne's products, but he said it was very likely that the products made my stomach flare up. I do have acid reflux, so that mixed with fizz sticks probably caused my stomach issues. So now he put me on a FODMAP diet and medication that I might have to take for the rest of my life. Yay. That is so sad. Oh my gosh. So that was our first story. First of all, I do want to say that I am so sorry that you experienced that. That is literally like, it makes me so upset that that happened to you. And furthermore, I mean, for you guys to listen and hear that she had a medical condition that had more issues because of Arbonne is scary. Like, I know a doctor can't necessarily be like, yes, this is the exact product that caused it. However, because it started after her using Arbonne products, now she doesn't use them anymore, it's kind of obvious that it's causing more problems for her than good. And again, this makes me so mad because Arbonne products are marketed off as healthy, clean, good for you. And if you guys have been here long enough, you guys have seen a lot of the videos that I've done on Arbonne have just proved that it's a marketing tactic and it is actually not really good for you. So it actually is doing your body more harm than good. I don't know if you guys have seen my Arbonne dupes video, but I did talk about the fact that I tried some Arbonne fizz sticks. I did. I gave it a go. And let me tell you, I was on the floor, bathroom floor, nauseous and sick for days because I was so miserable and I hadn't changed a thing in my diet. I knew it was the fizz sticks because it hit me right after. It was weird. I was so bad. So And then also, not to mention, I know another anti-MLMer. She was making a video trying some of the Arbonne products, and then later she actually got really uncomfy and sick because of them. So there's a really bad pattern here of them affecting people, and that is not okay. If there's a lot of people suddenly getting affected by this, like think about this. What if there's people a part of Arbonne that hate the fizz sticks and it makes them sick, but they don't want to openly admit that because their upline will get mad or they don't want to look bad on Instagram? Like, how sad is that? I'm not gonna lie, I bet you that's what happens a lot of the time. All right, you guys, so now that we have this base that's completely flawless, we're gonna be moving on to the next MLM horror story. All right, first part. Hi, Isabella. I don't mind my name being revealed in an MLM horror story YouTube video. First of all, my name is Diego and I love your channel so much. My run-in with the Huns happened on a weekend in June. My fiance, now husband, was at work and an old friend reached out to me. Oh no, this is gonna get bad, I can already tell. Now, it didn't seem super strange to me that she would reach out, and as I've known her since 2009, and she was actually responsible for me getting my first job a century ago when I was 17. She told me how much she liked my YouTube channel and my social media postings, and that I'd be a total rock star if I joined her team. I ignored the comment, and she asked for a life update. I filled her in on everything, my happening engagement, my new life back in my hometown, school, and work, which incidentally is with a company found only in my home state. She said, oh man, and if you guys move? I said, I'll have to figure it out. I'm graduating in December and hopefully my degree will open some doors. I'm not worried. Which honestly does make a lot of sense. I mean, you know, considering the title that he has, doctor, I'm assuming naturally, you know, that there's gonna be some good opportunities for you. But anyways, she replies, well, that's fantastic, but super quick, let me tell you about what I've been doing. She goes on to say Arbonne has completely changed her life. It has forged lifelong friendships, replaced the income that she was bringing in as an environmental engineer, completely healed her autoimmune disorder, etc. Sheesh, what can't Arbonne do? Oh my gosh, okay, I'm literally getting stressed right now, like, listening to this, only because all of the really bad medical claims, like, that's scary. That is scary that someone actually thought that was cool. Oh my gosh, okay. Let me blow out my nose before I lose it, all right, guys? I was very polite in declining her offer, but she kept reaching out to me week after week after week. I thought one week that she had finally taken a hint. I thought she'd let it go and leave me alone. On August 8th, 2020, I got married to my husband. Our trip went beautifully and we landed back home on August 10th. First of all, I have to say congratulations. I love, and I love seeing these stories and when people are like married and honeymoons. And, ugh, I'm jealous. I'm literally jealous right now. Okay, anyways. On August 11th, I had an audio message from her stating, congratulations on your wedding. I decided I wanted to give you and your new hubby the gift of health as a way to kick off your lives together. You know where this is going. I do know. I want to send you an Arbonne 30 Days to Healthy Living kit for free. Oh gosh, she's roping you in. Dismissive, but my husband was smart about it. He said, honey, you love to run and exercise, take the kit. It's 2 huge bags full of protein powder and a bunch of little energy thingies for free. Then we cut it and run. I love the way he thinks. I like it. I think that's brilliant. You like try it, you see how it is, you just take the free sample and go. I swear to God, that's literally how I am with, like, you know, if you go into like this chocolate stores, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna buy it because I'm cheap. But duh, I'm gonna take a sample. So I accepted and she signed me up. Yes, she created a consultant profile because I stupidly gave her my name and birthday. Oh my gosh, no, that's not stupid. That makes sense for like regular orders. I mean, I wouldn't call it stupid. That's her not being honest to you. Oh my gosh. Anyway, wound up giving the protein powders away because the smoothies were gritty and tasted like ass. Yes. The greens balance tasted like fish food and I couldn't stomach it, so it went into the garbage. The body cleanse came in a beat up box, so I didn't chance it. All I wound up keeping was the fiber and the fizz. Meh, not bad, but nothing to write home about. I'm happy that I was able to avoid paying for a stupid kit because the products are garbage. Now I'm just terrified for the 30 days to be up because I imagine her persistence will resume. Keep up the fab work, Diego. Thank you, I really appreciate that. So reading that story, first of all, I know this sounds so bad, but like if it keeps going, you might have to hit the block button. I know that sounds bad because it's a friend of yours, but man, when people don't take a hint, that is very, very hard to deal with. And gosh, yeah, that would be a big struggle. And as you hear, again, we have another Arbonne horror story that talks about how the persistence and the pushing and the pushing, it's so sad. Like, it upsets me, and it's kind of scary, the fact that nobody takes no for an answer, but just, oh my gosh, like, and I'm just saying you guys have way more patience than I do, because I'm one of those people where I'm like, block. Like, I don't even give an opportunity. I'm just like, I'm done. Like, I can't handle it. I don't like people trying to convince me after I say no. So props to you guys for having the absolute amazing patience ever, but I could never. But yeah, that is honestly kind of scary. The fact that some people just don't take no for an answer, and they keep pushing and pushing and pushing. And I hate it too, because some people have anxiety, like anxiety about saying no to someone else. So it's really inconsiderate, and it makes me so upset seeing people do that. Like, oh, it makes me so upset. All right, we're gonna take a quick break for the highlighter. Girl, I love highlighter. Holy cow. I feel shiny. Alright guys, now we're moving on to the next MLM horror story, and I am so excited to read this one. Alright, so working on the brow, let's continue on with the story. Okay, so I was in a group chat when I was previously in Monat, and of course, some girls who send combos, and most of it will always be people questioning if this is an MLM or like what type of business it is. Air quotes in business, because of course I left because it was just not good for me mentally, and I educated myself on MLMs. Queen, good for you. So happy you left. I love it. Congratulations. Back to the story. Whenever someone asked the type of question, we were trained to say that we do social networking and direct sales. The girls to some conversations just told her, we are a networking company, do direct sales, etc. Right? So far, one of them sent in the group chat saying that you cannot be in more than one MLM. And when I saw that, I was confused because they preached to everyone else that we're not an MLM. Yeah, that's like actually really weird and contradiction, because like, you can Google it. Monat is an MLM. It is very cut and dry. If you guys don't know, in Monat's fine print, they do have where you are not allowed to join in another MLM if you're part of Monat. Cool, whatever. But anyways, that is really weird how they're promoting the fact that Monat isn't an MLM, which it is. You can Google it. It's like right there. But then it's like really contradicting of everything they've talked about. That is a big red flag right there. Like, I was so confused because they preached to everyone else that we are not an MLM. We are social networking or direct sales. But then you tell the GC we are basically in an MLM. After that, that's when I started to realize and analyze Monat and told myself if they cannot be specific in the type of company I am in, then that's my sign to leave. So I left and educated myself on what type of company they truly are. Good for you, Queen. Yeah, that is a little bit scary, the fact that they want you to join, but suddenly they're not clear on what they want you to do. That is a big thing that I notice a lot of with people that are in MLMs. Like a lot of people that are really deep, they contradict themselves a lot. So you'll see one like team talk about like, oh, we're not an MLM, we're this and this. However, then you see the next team going, we're an MLM, yes, but we're different. Like, they never stick to the same story, and it's so misleading to people because it's like nobody has the opportunity to make an actual educated decision. I feel like it's so misleading when people are like, oh, I'm interested in joining, because they never get the full information until it's too late. And either they're in debt, it hurt them mentally, it hurt them financially, whatever the case may be. It's really scary. I'm gonna blend on my eyeshadow before we get into the more serious and crazy stories, because we have a big one coming next. I was first introduced to MLMs in 2018. I had honestly never heard of an MLM or pyramid scheme, so when I was approached by someone to join Arbonne, I wasn't sure what I was getting myself into. I didn't know the girl that approached me, but she went to the same university that my ex-boyfriend was attending. So she used the I saw we had a mutual friend on Instagram as her hook in the reach out message. She said, you look like you'd be a great fit with my company. I'm working towards becoming a regional vice president. She goes on to tell me the name of the company, and it's Arbonne. She said our VPs earned $5,000 to $15,000 per month, which I later found out to be untrue when I looked at a compensation plan and talking to my parents. So obviously I was in a vulnerable point at that moment in time, and I truly didn't know what I was getting myself into. I got on a Zoom call with her and her upline, and it ended up being a consultant. I posted on my story a few times, but quickly fell out of it because posting and asking people to buy or join my team made me feel very uncomfortable. 2 months ago, I ghosted them. She reached out and asked me if I wanted to get back into the business. I said I was too busy to get back into it, and she said not to stress. Then about a year after that, she asked if I renewed my membership, which they said you never have to do that. And I left her on red. Yes, good for you. One thing I will say is that Arbonne is upfront that they make most of their money from the people under them, unlike Monat, who makes it seem that you make money from just selling products, even though we know the real truth. Absolutely, 100%, we do know the real truth on that. They literally, as you guys are aware, they do promote the fact of the matter of, oh, we don't make money really from teens. It's because it's from us selling, you know, it's such a good product, everyone buys it, and it's complete BS. And I love it how somebody right now that is experienced these MLMs is proving my point and clarifying that yes, that is in fact true. They do hide this stuff from you, but they do make money mostly off of getting a team. That is scary. A month ago, a person who I'm close to reached out about Monat. I had heard of Monat because of one of the YouTubers I watched become a market partner with them, and I started to put up products on her Instagram and sale points on her Instagram, which got me intrigued, so I began to research. I was interested in trying the products because of some of the stuff I had read about them and wanted to have some inside tea. I get that. So I took the hair quiz and skin quiz through this person, I know, not thinking that it'd actually be looked at, and she reached out over Facebook Messenger, which is how all Monat chats are set up. I told her I was interested in trying the product, but made it clear that selling made me uncomfortable, and due to my experience with Arbonne, how I didn't like the social media tactics that were used. Somehow my interest in the product got twisted into me being interested in selling, and the next thing I knew, I had a product pack and was a market partner. Gosh, I am so sorry. I've been finding sly ways to stay out of selling it, but remaining in the chats has proven to be very useful, especially with the launch of their new wellness line. The uplines of the uplines, if that makes sense, are honestly brainwashed. I know. I've seen stories saying the corporations such as Target and Amazon are the true pyramid schemes. I've also learned very fast that the whole you only buy one situation is the biggest scam of them all. To remain an active market partner, you have to buy at least 200 PV every month. That is a lot considering how expensive Monat products are. They are severely overpriced, the shampoo smells like chemicals, and the skincare is alright. I only tried the shampoo, leave-in conditioner, and Rejuvebeats once and had strange reactions. My scalp tingled with the shampoo, and days after it would randomly itch, which never happens to me. I have very healthy hair, so this spooked me. The Rejuvebeats did nothing for my split ends, basically debunking the post that they show of it immediately working and mending the ends. The skincare dried out my face, and the moisturizer had my fragrance that within 20 minutes gave me the worst headache I had ever experienced. They are very pushy about making sure you get your market partner announcement out on social media, to the point where they have a video telling you exactly what you need to include in the post itself. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. First of all, I am so sorry. I feel terrible that you experienced that. That is disgusting, in no way something that should happen. But see, again, we have somebody that's an insider here that is talking about Monat and highlighting the fact that all of their talk is BS. Something I'm gonna do someday is hopefully I can get my hands on a bunch of Monat products and I can test them out, debunk all of the ingredients, and show you how trash it is. Because from all the things that I have been looking into, it looks complete trash. And it makes me scared because she was somebody that had experience with her hair and her scalp getting irritated, which should not happen with most shampoos. And the fact that she's not just one person that has experienced this, but there's hundreds of women who have literally lost hair, had irritations, their scalp was burning. That's an issue. And it really, again, pisses me off that they really try to manipulate people and say, we're the best freaking hair care brand in the world, when in reality, they lie, manipulate, scam people, screw everyone over, and pretend that they have the best thing in the world when it's literal trash. While Arbonne is more aggressive on social media, Monat is way more aggressive behind the scenes. They say how you shouldn't want to be a quitter, and I've even seen them go as far as talking about how members of their family still don't support them and that they are the worst. Monat is a huge fan of sending voice messages as well, which I find odd, and I found that out of all MLMs. Monat especially has been using this pandemic to trap women into the MLM. Absolutely, you are so true about that. I think Monat was actually one of them that got in trouble with the FTC because of pushing so hard with recruitments and being very misinformed. I believe that's true. I will have to double check my work and link everything below, but that's really terrifying. And she's still in these things. She's still in these messages and sees it all. And the fact that they're not stopping or changing, doesn't matter if the FTC got into them, doesn't matter if any products are coming out. They have no problem lying. That is so, it makes me furious. So she said, I'm so sorry for the long message, but my experiences mainly with Monat made me have a lot to tell you. Thank you for being so amazing and telling the truth about these MLMs and saving people from joining them. I so wish I would have found your channel sooner. I wish you nothing but the best. Oh, gonna cry. Damn it, I just put my eyeshadow on. First of all, I really appreciate the fact that you were so comfortable with opening up to me, and literally like bless you, and I wish you nothing but the best. And you know what? I know it sucks that you didn't find information sooner, but I'm glad that you know now. I mean, that's kind of so important to me, is like you finally knew. You know what I'm saying? And that's the biggest thing for me, is I know sometimes it's going to take a while to get information out, because people like you and I, you know what I mean? My audience and all, we're up against a giant of MLMs. This isn't going to be a small movement here. We have to put in a lot of effort and work in order to spread the word, because we have a lot of anti-MLMers, but we have way more people in MLMs and more people that are brainwashed, and it's difficult. It's very difficult to push and show the truth when you have tons of people with lies running with it also. And so I'm so thankful that you're able to share this with me, because the more we get it out there, the greater chances that we have of helping other people. And I'm just really, really glad that you were so comfortable with sharing your story with me. And this could hopefully maybe show somebody and get them comfortable enough to leave as well. Also, you guys, I'm definitely going to be looking at the documents that she sent to me. Expect another video to coming soon, because I know I'm gonna be using this stuff. All right, I need to do my mascara real quickly, and that is something I really can't talk through, so I'll be right back. All right, you guys, so I have the lips done. I'm not gonna put lashes on today, because I'm like, you know what? This is gonna be a very chill fall makeup look. But anyways, let's dive into the last story. This one is juicy, let me tell you. Hi, Isabella. I came across your channel through your fellow anti-MLM YouTuber, Deanna Mims. Mims. I literally can't pronounce your last name, honey. I'm so sorry. It's not connected in the noggin, all right? That's my fault. But Deanna, an amazing YouTuber. If you guys haven't watched her, go check her out. I will have her link down in the description below. Phenomenal. Oh my gosh, like the kindest human ever. Anyways, I really enjoyed your delivery and how candid you are about how you feel. I really appreciate you take the time to answer comments, so it always makes me feel excited when you respond to my comments. Oh, hi, I love you, thank you. I love answering the comments. You guys take the time to watch my video, so I'm really, really, really trying so hard to respond to everyone's comments, like always. It's difficult, but I do it. I recently left Arbonne when I had been a rep since May of 2019. It felt like a breakup. It was insane. I apologize for the length of the email, but it helps me with context. I'd also appreciate it if I was kept anonymous for now. Absolutely. All right, so story time. I'm in my early 30s, and I've been dealing with pretty debilitating stomach problems. Sorry, I can't pronounce words. Since 2016, I dealt with daily abdominal pain, constantly changing bathroom habits, and a fear of eating because of the pain. I didn't want to go out to eat or hang out with friends because of a fear of an episode. I apologize if this is graphic, but it is the most straightforward explanation. I'm just telling you guys right now, if you ever send me emails or talk to me in general, please do not apologize for being graphic in any way. I am one of those people that's never faced or uncomfortable. This is stuff that happens to people, and I'm just telling you right now, if this makes you feel better, I used to have some issues with stomach problems, and let me tell you, it was fun, all right? It was getting similar to what you experienced, okay? So, I mean, not identical, but you know what I'm saying? I had bathroom episodes too, so do not feel ashamed. I gained a ton of weight, I felt depressed, and was desperate for a change. I started going to the gym regularly in 2017, and I started to feel a little bit better, but I began to realize that my nutrition was messed up. I was a 2 cans of soda a day and a daily Starbucks kind of gal. I wanted to take control of my nutrition, so I got a referral to a GI doctor. She was great in helping me identify what foods caused my body issues, and I started to feel so much better, but I felt like something was still missing. This is when Arbonne came into my life. I had encounters with other MLMs like Pampered Chef, Leah Sophia, which is no longer in business, and I had tried Shakeology before. Shakeology is super nasty, by the way. I have heard that many times. I want to try it though. But I didn't really know what it was like to be in an MLM. I follow a lot of coaches at my gym, and I noticed one coach posting about 30 Days to Healthy Living program and Fistics. I was looking to kick my soda habit, and I felt like a good fizzy drink. I messaged her about the Fistics, and she responded to my DM. About 3 months later, she sent me a DM again about the 30-day programs, and after I was going through an elimination diet with my GI doctor, I'm a nice person to a fault, so I decided to give her a chance to tell me about it. I was intrigued by the Facebook accountability group and recipe swaps, since I love trying new recipes. So I did the program in April of 2019, and I lost 8 pounds and several inches off my waist. The shakes are decent, but boy did I miss the bread. I was happy with my results, but happy to get back eating real food again, lol. After class, I was talking to one of my members about the program because she had heard I did it. I just shared a shake recipe I did, and the coach overheard the conversation. She asked me if I would consider jumping into the business because I sounded like a consultant. I was surprised by the statement and felt uneasy, but I figured it wouldn't hurt. I should have done more research, but I was drawn in by the sense of community. I getcha. I hear that all the time. Community is important to us humans. I understand. I don't have a lot of friends because I'm selective to a fault. Oh, dude, I can relate to that big time. I'm the type of person when I meet someone, I like to get to know people on a deep level and have great conversations. Small talk makes me so uncomfortable. LOL. I was looking to make more friends, so I decided to jump into the business. At first, it was all sunshine and rainbows when everyone was welcoming to me. I was excited about the possibilities presented to me in my welcome call with my now upline and her upline. My upline's upline had welcomed me to her home, and a week after I signed up to see a close night. When I saw what happened at the end of a month, I was shocked and amazed and scared. I was interested in helping people, but didn't really see the numbers side of it. I bought a bunch of personal development books and dove in. I'm the type of person when I'm interested in something, I will go down the rabbit hole and learn what I can. I made a list of names, I did the reach outs, I had some people sign up as preferred clients, and one friend as a consultant, but never anything spectacular like what's presented in the marketing. I got frustrated that no matter how hard I worked, nothing would show for it. I had strategy calls with my upline, and she encouraged me to keep reaching out no matter what. I had a full-time job, and the thought of having to message people in the nooks and crannies of my day gave me all anxiety rather than fire. I love my career and that I can turn it off when my 8 hours are done. Yeah, that is a big problem that I noticed with MLMs is they don't get, it's almost like it's a sin or a problem to take a break. And I think that is so unhealthy. They promote being healthy and good to yourself, yet they're the same people that promote the concept of constantly going for the business. It's not all right at all. And so that's so sad because it puts a lot of unnecessary pressure on you guys. I started having second thoughts about Arbonne in January of 2020, but then I promoted to the district manager, which is the first of 4 levels in Arbonne. Sadly, when I promoted, my aunt passed away from cancer and I couldn't really enjoy the promotion. But once I promoted, there was no time to bask. It was go, go, go time to promote to the next level, and I promoted, and the promotion of FOMO about new products was insane, and I fell for it every time. I actually spent over $300 for a website platform company to give me my own link, which would be directed to the nation I was in. Looking back on it, I can't believe I did that. I wanted to feel accepted and included, but I felt like because I wasn't doing the activity, I was left in the dust. One time on a Zoom call, we were asked to write down a goal and we'd like to achieve for the business. One of the uplines made a comment of if we wrote down to help people, it basically wasn't good enough. That struck me to the core because that's why I signed up, to help people. Income is nice and all, but it wasn't the end all be all for me. So I stayed silent and left the call feeling uncomfortable. That breaks my heart, and no leader should ever be one of those people that says helping people isn't good enough, because that's what the world needs. That honestly would probably help our world out, having everyone in the mentality of I want to help people and being more selfless and loving. But instead, just like how a lot of MLMs go about, it's a very selfish and scary perspective of you need to have more goals and keep going and, help people, put the label of helping people on there, but don't actually help people, make it look like that. And that's upsetting because that hurts a lot of people for no reason. I started reaching more into Arbonne as a company and was starting to get shaken by what I saw. The fact the Mercedes is not free and is promoted as is so gross to me. I started watching anti-MLM channels like yours, Kiki Chanel, Charlotte Dickerson, Kimberly, Emily Leah, and of course Deanna Mims. This was when I started to question my desire to be in network marketing. I had long conversations with my husband and he shared the feelings about it for the first time. He told me he felt like I was not myself and on the phone more than with him. He felt like I was trying to be something I wasn't, and he was shocked by the cost of products, but he wanted to be supportive. Just honestly, props to your husband for being so supportive. It's so good to have a supportive partner. So that's really sweet though that he was wanting to be so supportive of your dreams. I mean, that's honestly nice. We have been together for 12 years and married for 5.5, so he knows me really well. I looked at my cabinet full of Arbonne products and wondered what the heck I had to show for it, not to mention all the money I was spending. My husband stood by me as I threw the products into the dumpster. It was actually therapeutic. Oh, I'm gonna cry. I know this isn't my story, but it's just, that's a release for you. I'm done, I'm free. And that's always what I want for people to experience is, I'm good, I'm done, and I'm never gonna deal with it again. So Round of applause. Can we clap in the comments, guys? I tell you, canceling my consultant account was so much more of a hassle than it needs to be. Arbonne's consultant agreement makes it sound like you can call or email customer service and request your account to be disabled. It took me over 3 weeks to get them to even do something. Unless I check, my name is still searchable on the website. It's so annoying. That I do want to talk about. That is something that I have noticed, because I have actually had people message me and say, hey, I found your video, I just started, or I've been a consultant for a while, I want to get out, how do I do so? And when I talk with them, it takes so long. I actually had a girl, and it took several weeks of her and I talking back and forth and working together to get her out of the MLM, because they make it difficult. Whether it's a return or leaving the MLM, it's not a one and done thing. It's almost like they push it so hard to make you give up and stick to it, or you can't get your money back, or whatever the case may be. They really screw you over in any way possible. So that's, again, proves my point again, but that's so sad. I finally told my upline this week I am out, and she actually took it better than I thought. She did try to ask me a lot of questions about why I was leaving, but I kept it short and sweet. I then posted a PSA in my Instagram stories about leaving Arbonne. I got a few DMs from current Arbonne reps with nothing but positivity and love. I was surprised and happy by the feedback. I even got a DM from my upline's upline wishing me well. What struck me about the message was her statement of, so sad you're leaving the family. I don't know if I'm reading into this much, but it sounded a little cultish. I don't know. I chose to look at this time in the MLM as a learning experience, and I know that I've gained confidence and a passion for nutrition and fitness. I'm going to be getting a personal trainer certificate and help people in a legitimate way. I'm a social worker by day and an ex-MLM hun always. Thank you again for all that you do, and I'm looking forward to seeing more content. Thank you so much. Okay. Congratulations. That is awesome. The fact that you're going to be doing that to helping others. Like, I live for it, man. I might have to start DMing you once you get all of the, I'm sorry, I don't know the technical words, but once you get everything done for it, I'm gonna have to start DMing you, asking you questions. But that's amazing. Like, good for you. But with one of the last statements that this person actually mentioned, though, about it felt cultish, that makes a lot of sense, because I'm very happy that a lot of your upline was nice to you. I think that's a really good thing to hear, considering a lot of other people have dealt with like harassment and whatnot because they left. So like, thank God that you didn't experience that. But that is still quite odd, like the whole leaving the family. It's like, you can still be friends. You know what I mean? I don't like how it was almost labeled as if, oh, well, you're not a part of us anymore, so see ya. All right, you guys, so that is it for today's video. That was a very long video, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Seriously, this was awesome to be able to kind of connect with you guys more and share these stories with you guys. You're able to do some makeup and talk about your guys' MLM horror stories and break down some of the crazy things that have happened. Real quickly, you guys, if you have any MLM horror stories or anything, email me down below, or you can even email me down below through my email at Isabellamichellelanter.com, so that way I can get all of them and save them for another video, because trust me, I have another one like this in the works. I definitely want to get another video like this up. All right, you guys, thank you so much. Don't forget to like and share this video. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, you guys, I highly recommend, if you're someone that didn't share a story, comment something really positive and supportive of these people that either survived an MLM and got out, or just had an experience. Just put some supportive perspectives down there, because I would love to have these people that were anonymous be able to scroll through the comments and see some good things about this. Thank you so much. You guys have an absolutely amazing day, and don't forget to stay glowing, my beautiful queens. Love you. Bye.